Alright, so anyways, don't leave your tape measure out of reach. You're going to take your measurement, about 31 1/4, 31 3/8. That's what we have written on the tire. Take an 8-foot section of bar, equalize it on both sides, square it up. Once you square it up, you got all your measurements. You'll be able to tell whether or not the axle is sitting out or in, measured on both sides. Once again, this side is 31 3/8. This side is 31 1/4, which tells us that the axle is actually shifted out and back to the right. Next up, take your piece of string, come across the tire, about 1/4 of the way up, drag it all the way across, pull the string tight. Once you see that the string has touched the outside edge of the tire, you will take your measurement, and that turns out to be 3 1/4. You'll do the same thing on the other side, and that'll give you your thrust line. On the front end, you're going to take digital protractor, turn it on, put it on the floor, zero it, spin it, zero it again. That'll get you zero and flush to earth level, at least to what the contracting company has done. So you'll come down to the deep dark hole of the suspension, and you'll find your axle beam. And on your axle beam, it will show something in the 0.6 range or so. See if we can't get a reading. An angle of right to left, sloping up 4.8. So then you'll take your 4.8 and you'll come inside of that mesh of the frame, which we will cheat. And we'll come up on the top side, and the frame is a 1 slope down. So 1 slope down minus 4.8 up equals 3.8 up slope caster on your axle beam to the front of the truck. Next, you'll take trusty old tape measure, and you'll measure from the spring shackle bolt to the front of the I-beam axle. And as soon as I can snap the camera in there, we will turn up with a number of somewhere around the ballpark of, say, 26 and 3/16 to 26 1/4. Come over to the other side, and this will tell us if our axle has shifted or not. And so we got, again, about 26 and 3/16. Yep. So our front axle I-beam has not been shifted, pretty much square. Next, we basically just take a triangulation of the front of our tire in correlation to the other. What we do is we actually jack it up, run a chalk line down the center of each tire, spin them, rest something across it, take away the chalk in a single line. Do the same on the other side, measure front and rear of the tire. And we need to get them within an 1/8 of an inch toed in. So that means that if this one was 64 1/8, The backside needs to be 64.25. That way this distance is wider than this distance, and this tells us this is closer together than this side. And by the looks of it, we're gonna need to shim our axle on our passenger side of our truck out and back in order to bring that front tire area closer in and bring that one a little bit farther out, but also because it's angled outward. So that means our truck is actually shifting off to the left, which means our truck is gonna go to the right, and our truck driver is gonna have to drive to the left, and it's gonna look weird rolling down the road all sideways. So, Mark Schaefer, this has been a quick overview on alignments. I hope y'all understood it. They make us do it for videos.